Hey, Corm,
Yeah.
remember whenever we did that short on Fallout, the TV show? You,
What do you mean?
you said it was going to be, it could possibly be a woke ass show.
Aren't you scared that they're going to make a woke ass show on Prime?
Yeah,
Maybe they did.
maybe they did.
No comment.
Welcome to the Banana Bear Show, where we bring the rage, let it all flow. Mikey and Corn, we're here to expose internet degenerates, yeah, that's our goal.
So we finally got the Fallout TV show, the one
Yeah, we
that
did.
you thought was going to be woke.
Okay. Calm down. Okay. Because who got brutally murdered in those comments? That short got 10,000 hits.
I mean,
And I
yeah,
got to say this. We were reporting on the trailer,
yeah,
and I said, wouldn't that suck if we got a woke show? And everyone in the comments were like, Fallout's woke. No, it isn't. It's political, but it ain't woke. There's a difference. There's a big difference.
right.
So, with that being said, when they were announcing all this stuff, it was gearing towards that, oh, female lead, which it doesn't make it a woke thing. Oh, the secondary character is a black man. That doesn't make it woke
No,
either. What makes it woke is if they were good guys and all the bad guys, oh, it's because of my skin color.
right.
Those damn racists. Or, oh, it's because I'm a woman. Damn sexist. Or gay. No plot, just us being gay.
Yep.
That's woke. This was not
Nope.
at all. Matter of fact, there's one moment in here that's woke. And it's the ending. It's the last episode, the last moments of one character. That's it. That is it. And I was so fucking shocked from that.
Eh.
The main character that we have, Lucy, right? She when they introduce her,
Uh-huh.
you're like, oh, okay, maybe she's a Mary Sue, right?
Right.
And then out of nowhere, she says, like, oh, all the things she's done. Oh, she's been in the piping, all that stuff. Oh, and never been married. So you're like, oh no, she's a cat lady too. Well, yeah, because she's in a vault.
Right.
But then when they opened the vault for the other one, and the vault guy, what did they call the doorkeeper or something?
Yeah, something I'd
Where he's like,
never.
oh, something's not working here, and
Yeah.
he's like, she's like, what's going on? I love you. Listen, kissing cousins is fun and all, but not for marriage.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay,
Yikes.
we're gonna be there. And every single person here was flawed as fuck,
Yep.
and I love that.
Like even
I,
her, like her childishness, like she was smart and she was okay at a lot of things, but she wasn't
Book
super
smart.
smart. Yeah, super smart as far as books. But then you get out into the real world and she's like, we can solve everything by talking about it. You don't shoot me. Don't shoot anybody else. Let's talk it out. And he's like, okay, no.
God, dude, the worst. So when she gets out there, the first person she meets has a fucking diaper
Yep.
and trying to fix a water filter with sand. Wow. And I'm like, this is too Fallouty. Dude, because
Yeah.
that first episode has everything, bro.
Yep.
Everything. It had stim pack.
Yep.
It had sugar bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Like and the ghoul, right? I think you know what part I'm gonna talk. The first couple of episodes, like they introduced dog, but it's not dog meat.
It
Right?
ends
It's
up being dog meat.
not
Not the
if
one that
it's
we saw in the game, but it's
well,
still he
there's
calls
two
it
dog
dog meat.
meats. There's two dog meats.
Okay, fair.
4 and 3 had dog meat.
Okay.
Um, but like I I I like dogs, right?
Yeah.
So if something's gonna when they introduce a dog, they're showing like how they pick the dogs out. Oh, this runt is too small. Throws it in the incinerator. I'm like,
Yep.
no, it's not gonna be like that, man. Don't be like that. Because I remember when I watched Preacher, there's this episode where she buys a dog, plays with it, and then puts it in the room with the vampire, and the vampire kills it.
Oh,
And I'm like, fuck the show. It killed me liking that,
that
vampire
show.
character.
Yeah.
So when I see, I forgot what episode, I think it was 3 or 2, where, the ghoul showing how badass he is,
Yeah.
and he's in not Diamond City, although it looked like Diamond City.
It was actually built off of Megaton City.
It's
The creator said that he created it based off of Megaton City.
There's no big bomb in there.
Was it not Megaton that had the big
Megaton
bomb?
was the one with the big bomb.
Yeah. But I mean, just the look and feel of it.
Okay,
Not that it had a bomb. Anyway, I was just saying.
But it was Philly.
Right.
Fill.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, oh wait, where is this located? It's in California. But then stabs the dog, and the dog's like, it looks like it's dead. I'm like, this fucking ghoul character, I fucking hate him. I fucking hate him. I hate him. I fucking hate him. And then you get the interaction with like the guy has like a chip in his thing and give him a new leg, and he's trying to walk away.
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, he takes the dog. It stimpaks it, and the dog's like all fine. I'm like,
yeah,
I like the ghoul now.
Yeah. He only does violence whenever it's necessary.
No, he does it because he does it. He's an asshole. He kills that son because he's like, "Do you feel bad that I killed your brother? Are you gonna pull a gun on me?" And then the kid does, and so he kills the kid too. And I'm like, "Wow." What is it called? Brotherhood of Steel.
Yes.
I think they did a great job for, I want to say, like the version I remember in 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like the very tactical, but not like it seemed like a small force, not a big one.
Right.
And
they're going after the artifacts and yeah.
Yeah. And we won't spoil what the artifact was, but
yeah.
The twists in here were weird too. It's funny because she was trying to find her dad.
Yeah, I mean the same plot from the other like 3 and 4.
No, 4 is your son.
I mean, essentially the same plot, looking for a family member.
Mm-hmm. And Brotherhood of Steel, Maximus, I think it's his name. He is literally, I don't know about you, but his face is like an ongoing. Him like he's like this the whole time.
Oh.
Like he wants to cry or he's confused.
Yeah.
Like he's eating the top of his like lip.
He's also a really shitty character.
Yes. I mean, once there's a part where they get to vault, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, he does good things too, but he's very...
He killed a bear.
To be fair, that bear was going to kill him.
Well, that bear also technically killed the knight that he was watching.
Yeah.
Which was played by some guy. I forgot what his name is.
Yeah,
I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's like, "Oh, you piece of shit. Oh, you waited too long." I'm like, "Fuck you, man." And like, so he let him die.
Yeah.
And then another paladin, not another. What are they called, paladins?
Yes.
The ones that Squire. No, they're called squires.
Oh, squires are the ones that hold the bags. The huge bags that are hilarious.
And it's funny because like he messes with like he gets another one and he acts like he's the knight.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, "Oh no, I'm Titus, whatever his name was."
Right, he has to play like he's at the actual person.
Other than the fact when they get the head that they're looking for, like they get all excited.
Yeah.
Because but that character, that second, I feel bad because he what happens to him is pretty bad. Like he'll be back next season, which it was okayed for a new season.
Right.
I feel bad for that guy right there. Because that's the ghoul.
Yep.
The backstory with him was the most interesting thing in the whole show
Yep.
because I thought it was going to be like, oh, whatever, he's a fucking actor.
All of the
Right.
story like hit perfectly.
Was it were you confused? So they picked somebody else
Uh-huh.
to be the paladin, the squire
Yeah.
for the guy. Were you confused on what that was?
What do you mean?
That was a girl, right?
What
That
are you
was a
talking
girl.
in the first, whenever the person gets the
The knife in the shoe.
knife in the shoe? Yeah,
That's a girl, right?
that is a trans actor. That is a girl.
Okay, because it was a girl
Yes.
with short hair.
But
Anyway,
but they're trans and they make note of that. That's why they never say her or him whenever they're talking about it. That's the that's the most woke thing they had in this, was having a singular girl in an army of men that was obviously trans.
which is funny because I want to say women could be knights too in the Brotherhood of Steel. No, they can be. Fucking one of them was the leader of it in 3.
Yeah. I totally would have been fine if you would have I'm okay with that trans thing. It's whatever, because that doesn't take me out of it. It's just sucky that they introduced that, because it's like, are they going to push an agenda next season because it become popular, and now they're going to get a bunch of things of people like, oh, you got to showcase this one. It's beautiful and brave. And now that person's going to have a whole storyline of how they're beautiful and brave. And I hope they don't go that way. I hope they just continue.
So was this a trans man?
It's a woman to man.
Okay. Hey, good job, Fallout. I just thought it was a girl with short hair. Because it doesn't help that everyone's wearing like wife beaters underneath.
Right.
So it could be bra or not.
To be honest,
I was just confused because of how they talked.
I thought it was a very feminine man.
No! Dude, the lips.
I wasn't paying attention that close in the beginning. I was watching it doing other stuff. So in the beginning, like because it literally shows her for what, 5 or 6 scenes in the beginning, and then nothing else until they come back. Yeah. And
last 2 episodes.
And I straight up wasn't paying that close of attention. And until the very last episode, I actually thought that whenever they sent the replacement palette or a replacement squire for him, I thought that was the guy that got the foot messed up, because I wasn't paying that close attention.
Oh no.
And then I realized after he came back to them and it actually showed her, and now I put 2 and 2 together and I was like, oh, whoops.
Because like, I'm not saying like it took me out. It's just the one thing is because I didn't know what the fuck was going on, what they were trying to show me.
Yeah.
If they were trying to show me that, oh, they're all dudes, you failed.
Yeah.
Because I could tell that was not.
Yeah.
However, that character was good too, because it showed they were flawed as well.
Yeah.
So if it's a trans thing, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
The Wasteland, you're not going to have enough money to do it. So just let you know if that's a thing. What else? So they didn't really show too much of the Enclave.
Right.
And the small amount they showed of these guys, technically the bad guy that you're looking for is actually them. And they're all dead now. And then we find, I'm not going to spoil anything of that nature, but I'll say this.
Okay.
It's fucking hilarious that the main bad girl just so happens to be, oh, do you know what happened to your mother? I know your mother better than your father did.
So that was another thing.
Wink, 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 wink.
Yeah.
I fucked your mother. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
They didn't come out and say it.
No, they did. They flat out did.
Well, they didn't specifically say I was.
No, they did.
How?
They did.
What did they say?
I loved your mother.
I mean,
holding hands before they die.
Yeah, but they didn't. I mean, I get the imagery, but they didn't say it. They didn't straight up say it, and I appreciate I appreciate someone not specifically saying that. It left
It
it
was,
ambiguous enough to where it's not like in my face.
but it threw it out in the woke fashion where it's like, oh, by the way, this intense scene, oh, I fucked your mother and now she's a zombie and I'm gonna go over here. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. You didn't have to do that. You did something incredible that got taken away from you and now you have it. You don't need any other like shit with it. Like, I don't get it. It
Right.
just it seems like it was pushed in there to hit a check mark.
Yeah.
It did ruin the show. I
It
liked
was
all the
borderline. I think we can agree it was borderline. It was one of those things that it
that
didn't
moment?
ruin the show. Yeah, it didn't ruin the show, but it also it could have been left out. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, it took you like you're like, oh, well, that was weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
because I remember watching everything, and I only paused for two spots. One for that, like, is that a girl?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Like I didn't care. It's just it made me stop and say, wait, what? Because like I didn't know if that's supposed to be a girl or supposed to be a guy.
Right.
It doesn't really matter, other than maybe if that's a girl, that would be a love interest for maybe our main guy in Maximus.
Right.
But because this is supposed to be a dude, I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is. Who fucking
maybe.
knows, man? Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was just a G.I. Jane character.
Yeah.
But they didn't show anything. I was worried they were gonna mess up the Brotherhood of Steel with that.
Yeah.
Because they are the ones that they dump all the racism shit on
Right.
all the time for the innuendos, which is not woke. It's a political statement. There's being political in your fake world
Yeah.
to symbolize things that have happened in ours is not being woke. It is good storytelling if you could cover it within the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
And woke is, on the other hand, is throw that. Oh yeah.
No reason I'm going to put this here.
By the way, main character is a white guy. Nope, white girl, and her father is black.
Yeah.
But the main character has none in. Don't question it, or you're racist. All these characters are gay.
What was your favorite character?
Ghoul?
I like the ghoul, but my favorite character is the second squire. The one that almost gets eaten and everything else.
Well, we may be calling him the same name.
Yep.
I like everything was so good.
Yeah.
I can't believe they got like the actors that they did get in there is surprising. You know, they had Zap from fucking Saw. He was the doctor that put the thing in the.
Oh, really?
That was Zap from Saw.
Okay.
You know. You know, they got who else was the big name? The dad really wasn't, but I've seen him in other things.
Yeah, he's done stuff.
But the ghoul was played by one of the most valued actors I've seen in all these other things.
Yeah.
Like I've seen him. First time I saw him was The Shield, the FX show.
Yeah.
He was also in House of a Thousand Corpses. He worked as a cop. He was in Fat Man. He was the hitman there.
Okay, yeah.
He always plays like a slimeball character. And it's just funny because in this, like, when he was an actor, he wasn't.
Right. Well,
And
he's
then,
still
like,
technically not. He's spoiler, I guess. Do we want to spoil or no?
I don't give a shit. We never talk about this shit anyway.
Okay. So spoiler, I don't care. Turn off now if you don't want to hear the rest. He's looking for his family. So it turns out that I really like this because they show how the bombs were dropped. It wasn't an accident. Vault Tech strategically dropped the bombs. Strategically I don't know exactly how they did. I don't know if they dropped the bombs
They
themselves.
persuaded the actions to happen.
Okay, so I think they tricked the other nations to drop bombs on us, and
They
whatever
escalated
happened.
the doomsday
Yeah.
clock, so they would do it.
Yeah.
The thing that surprised me was when we see the bombs dropping during the party.
Yeah.
It wasn't one.
Nope, it was multiple.
You saw like fucking 5 atomic bombs hit.
Yep. In a
in
small
one area.
area. Yeah. So can you imagine how many dropped everywhere?
Because what I thought was, oh, atomic bombs,
Yeah.
they hit probably like, there was like 10 of them, right?
Yeah.
That could destroy America.
Right.
But like from this, it's like, oh no, they dropped 60.
Yeah. They,
Like-
they dropped them everywhere.
And-
But I like it because he ended up divorcing his wife before the bombs dropped. Now he's trying to find his family. So at some point, because in the beginning it's really weird because he's with his daughter, right? Whenever the bombs drop.
Mhm.
So at some point he goes and finds his wife maybe and gets them into the shelter, but then has to leave.
Probably gave the shelter, like give the kid away, and then, no, you're not a part of the family.
I think it would be
And
better.
he's left outside, and he becomes a ghoul.
Well, I think for season 2, they would let him in and then he goes out for some reason. And like Fallout 1, like he has to find the water chip or something. And then
Oh god, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, when he comes back, you're a hero, but we can't let you back in because the radiation.
But he would know where they were though.
Right, but I mean, he couldn't get back in. He could try.
I mean, it can't be two. Two, like nobody remembers two.
Or maybe they were at that place and then there's another place they went to. New Vegas, perhaps?
Well, yeah, because if you watch the ending, they show New Vegas.
Yeah.
Like flat out, it's New Vegas. And Vault-Tec maybe in Mount Empty.
Okay.
They reference Mount Empty in like because they show areas or like name tags, and right by one guy it says Mount Empty. MT like Mount
Right.
E. And then they showed whoever's supposed to be Walt Disney in this fucking universe.
Okay.
He's in New Vegas.
Nice.
Well, he's still alive. He's like a brain.
Oh, yeah. They've already showed him, like, wasn't he was in New Vegas.
Yeah, he was the main computer.
Yeah. He actually
He ran New Vegas.
Yeah.
And then at the end you kill him or you could like not.
Yeah. See, I've never actually played New Vegas. I'm thinking about playing it though, because this show.
Pretty sad though, the same year as the main bad guy, the main voice actor of New Vegas dies.
Oh.
This happens.
Yeah.
Chandler from Friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
He's the one that says your luck ran out, kid, and shoots you.
Oh. Okay.
Because you're a carrier in that. All in all, I want to say that this is on the level of The Boys.
Yeah. On The Boys and Twisted Metal.
This is better than Twisted Metal.
You think it's better?
Yep.
Because
I don't know if Twisted Metal could do another season. This could go 3 more seasons before it. Now, once again, they could always dump that fucking wokeness on it.
Yeah.
And it could spoil the whole thing. I'm saying if they write it the same way, all together, try to keep the wokeness out before, what's the company that pays everybody to be woke?
BlackRock?
BlackRock, yeah, before they, keep dumping money.
Yeah.
Make it worse.
Okay. The only thing I'm gonna agree with you, just because Twisted Metal, they have to really change it up, because if you didn't see Twisted Metal, it was kind of a prequel for season 1, and then season 2 is whenever the first tournament starts. So they're gonna really have to change it up to get the tournament in there for season 2. And
show Eclipse though.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do a lot.
Is he a genie? Is he the devil? Who
He's
knows?
just a brain.
But like this show though, like you have, and let's say they get the cast, and the cast is like, we don't want to do it anymore.
mhm.
Okay, go somewhere else. There's, I want to see where I live right now, like in Ohio, Cleveland.
Yeah.
They're so fucking close. They're so close to this with the shittiest game I know. Because they had like both of them were like 3 and 74 are the closest ones to where.
76.
Yeah, 76. I mean, yeah, it's like that. It's like they had the pit. Pittsburgh is like kind of like maybe less than an hour away from Cleveland,
Right.
and then you have, the Ohio River, because I think they're in Tennessee, Kentucky area.
Hmm.
In
Yeah, I think it's Kentucky more than Tennessee.
yeah, but they're close to Cincinnati, which is in Ohio as well.
Right.
So it's just get what happened. Just want to know.
Just by the way, the 76 is supposed to be pretty decent now. Even
I
played
hear
as a
that, but
single player.
then I hear from other people it isn't.
Okay. I've not played
It's
it.
still
Just
filled with
FYI.
microtransactions.
Yeah, but supposedly you can play it single player and not have to do any of those. So, I don't know. Go find
Can't
out.
mod it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I never modded them anyway, so I know you got into that a little bit.
I love modding. So cool.
But yeah, I go watch it if you haven't. It's not as woke as we had maybe thought it might be, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Keep it up. Keep it up, studios. Do more like this. I was so afraid when they started doing video game things again. It's like, oh no, we're going into another shit show and I don't want to watch any of this. But I have to say, we've had more good stuff than bad stuff.
Not really.
Well, I
We
mean,
remember the good stuff more.
well, there's more good stuff now
Resident
than back in the
Evil
day.
had 2 bombs that happened.
But they also had a good
No.
one. Wasn't there a good
No.
Resident Evil something?
No, what, the first movie? But that wasn't really a Resident Evil thing. It was just like something. You know what I mean?
I feel like there was something.
What
The
they
remakes
what
are
they've
good.
been doing good is like the games.
Yeah,
But like
maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
I like Mario Brothers, good.
Yeah,
But that was animated, so I really don't count that.
Sonic's good.
Sonic was good.
Yeah,
I didn't see the second one, but the first one was
second
great.
one's just as good. If you like the first one, you'll like the second one. It's just more of the same stuff.
It was so good, Mikey. Jim Carrey said, "I'm done after this."
That's okay. You got Keanu Reeves as Shadow the Hedgehog, so possibly.
But like, we had Twisted Metal.
Uh-huh.
This, Halo was horrible.
Well, yeah.
That killed Halo for a lot of people,
Yeah.
including myself. Like it's dead.
But that's
Go on.
more good than bad.
What I'm wondering is this: Bethesda, why do you not have something about a new Fallout game? Fuck Elden Scroll. Fuck Skyrim.
So hold on. Last thing I want to mention. So that number that pops up on the screen whenever he's doing that commercial in the TV show, you can call that and you get a message. It's somebody screaming, which is hilarious. But then if you text it, it sends you a text and it says, I forget off the top of my head, but sometime in the near future, I think it's August or October, something is coming out. I think it said 33 weeks, which could reference the Vault 33, blah, blah, blah. But it could also be the announcement for another Fallout game.
So a lot of people, I heard this idea. I'm like, yes, do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Obsidian were the people that made the original Fallout.
Yes.
And Fallout 2. Then they were given the reins back to do New Vegas.
Yes.
A lot of people consider those to be the best ones.
Mm-hmm.
Which the first one I played was 3.
Yep, same.
So I liked 3. And New Vegas was a better 3. Because you could aim the fucking gun. Because you couldn't do that in the original.
Right.
And like their last thing was the outer worlds or the outer space or something.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, wow, this is like not Fallout.
Yeah.
but it feels
was
like
good.
Fallout.
It was
But
good.
that was, speaking of woke shit, that was woke as fuck.
Yeah.
That was the most woke shit ever. And it was fed in there like a fucking, it was like a fucking pink lion. It did not fit at all.
It was fun to play. The storyline was kind of whatever. I don't even remember
No,
what
the
storyline
was garbage, man.
Yeah.
It was garbage.
But the gameplay was very, very good.
I'll give you that. But if Obsidian, because they're both owned by Microsoft,
Right.
if they're just like, hey, Bethesda, give them Fallout.
Yeah.
Because we need to make money off this property.
Yep.
This is like golden time to do it.
Yep. And if you go to the app right now, the Xbox app, they're pushing that. It's like, hey, you remember Fallout? We have all those games.
Yeah, it's like if you have Game Pass, you can play it. Like all of them, even the shitty ones.
Yep.
Except for 1 and 2. No, you can play 1 and 2.
1 and 2. You can play
on
1, 2, Tactics.
On the computer.
Yeah, on the computer.
But not,
not Xbox as far as I know. But a computer. And it doesn't take that much to run them. So yeah.
Yep.
All right. This is a little different, guys. Let us know what you think. Leave it in the comments. More
to the 100 people that watch this. Because I know it has nothing to do with Lowcast. So I just wanted to try to clear my brain, the brand of the Banana Bear Show, because there's 10,000 people that think I'm a fucking moron. But it's not. It was an intro to a thing about the trailer.
Yeah, which is now gone. So you'll never know what we thought about the trailer. If you want us to bring it back out, I can do that too. So just let us know in the comments.
It's in the vault.
It's in the vault until you say, you can tell us to bring it back out, and we just might, because Quorum doesn't have any say in that. I can just do it.
Yeah, I know.
Just tell me.
I am not a part of Vault Tech.
And we'll see you next video. Bye.
A Banana Bear Show, shining light on the darkest side. Exposing internet degenerates, it's time to take the ride. From Zyrax, Chris Chan, let the truth subside. No mercy for the furries, ain't no place to hide. Ain't no place to hide.